Welcome you guys to our video lessons for IELTS reading. This video series will cover all types of IELTS reading questions. Okay, this lesson will be relevant to both academic and the general test. A few things that you need to know about IELTS reading. First, the test lasts for 1 hour. Second, you have to answer 40 questions. And your job is to read 3 passages, in which it contains a variety of general topics, ranging from science, engineering to daily essentialities. It could be a short text article, and you need to answer the questions based on the information in those passages. So, this is a time for you to practice. We call it as reading comprehension. Comprehension means understanding. So, the task aim is that they need you to understanding everything you read on the passage. IELTS reading is testing your understanding of written English. So, I highly recommend you that IELTS reading is actually a vocabulary test. Because understanding the passage and answering the questions are really that you have to understand the words in the passage and the words in those questions. Okay? If you understanding the words and you are reading, everything you are reading, you understand it, then you will understand the vocabulary, you probably find the answers. Both, if you don't understanding what you are reading and your vocabulary level isn't good enough, then you will be difficult to answer the question. So, as I said, IELTS reading is really testing your knowledge of vocabulary, your ability to find the right words and answer the questions. As usual, the video lesson will focus on exam technique. If you look on details of the IELTS reading test, and example questions. We will work on all different types of questions, such as true false not given, multiple choice, gap fill, paragraph matching, and so forth. My aim will be provide you all necessary techniques so that you are able to do those questions and answer them quickly without wasting time. The aim is in this video series is to make you feel a bit more confident in any type of questions, of course. And then we'll have a better preparation until the end of our video lesson series. At that very moment, I think you are ready to take the real test with the high score. I hope that. So now, we will start with several tips and tricks in basic exam technique in IELTS reading that you need to remember. You should remember carefully by applying them in every practice test. First and foremost, don't read the passage first. Instead, just read the title and then go straight to the first question. You will waste time if you read the whole passages first, since time is a big problem in IELTS reading test, More importantly, technique number 4, underline keywords in the questions. Herein, any word that you think that's important in the questions and you want to search for, underline it. Then search for those words in the passage and underline them as well in the passage. It is important to underline things that you find, because if you are turning the paper over and you forget what you have found, and you may lose what you found, you are going to waste time. So underline underlying things means you won't, you will not forget or lose them. Also, it will help you focus on important words. Then you will definitely answer the question easily. That I call the keywords. Number 7, read the parts of the passage carefully. When you have found the keywords in the passage, then read the parts of the passage carefully and try to get the answer. Of course, the right answer in the question, you should write the right answer in the answer sheet. By the way, we have 3 more pieces of advice before moving on. First, read at normal speed. Remember that. Don't read quickly or skim. No. Just read at normal speed from the beginning of the passage until you find the answer. When you found the answer, you continue reading at normal speed below it for the next questions. Secondly, only skim or scan for names or numbers. My parents, when took the exam, it was easy to find the name or number in the passage. So we can then easily answer the question that are related to. Apart from that, you should not use the scan skim technique for any type of reading questions. Why? You will miss important information in the passage if you read too quickly. Therefore, only scan skim for every easy words that I could say, numbers or names. If you are looking at the year, 1990, for example, you should be able to scan the passage to find that. But if you are looking for the normal words like the words buy or to buy something in a shop, you might feel difficult to skim the passage for that words because the view for that word is in a crowded paragraph that is similar to any other words. Thus, don't scan or skim for most words. Just read at normal speed. It's very important. Last piece of advice is that miss any difficult questions. If you are finding your question difficult, you are wasting your time, that is valuable time, that you really need to answer all other questions in the IELTS reading test. So, as soon as you feel that one question is difficult and you can't find its answer, forget it. Miss it. Keep going and get to the end of the test and then return to answer the questions that you missed. Okay, they will be the most difficult questions. Why? So you don't get them. Oh, it's not too much problem. At least you don't miss any easy questions. Okay. So that's all of basic exam technique. We would like to provide IELTS students to practice by yourself at home before taking the real test. Of course, we will apply those in the next video lessons. Of course, each of the IELTS reading questions like multiple choice, gap fill, yes, no, not given, etc. will need each of them to do it. Next is obviously important. That's the type of IELTS reading questions. Okay. In each lessons, of course, we will cover different type of questions. Here is all the question type that we look at. Number 1, gap fill. Number 2, true or not given. Yes, no, not given. Of course, to type of this question is very difficult. It will make IELTS student confused. The next one, multiple choice, matching paragraph heading, matching paragraph information, matching sentence endings, matching other features like names, numbers, and the last one, short answer questions. Okay? We hope you have a wonderful time. So this is the end of the first lesson. We hope you to get our lesson for the next videos. We are here to make you perfect. Bye bye.